Once upon a time, in ancient China, there lived 3 elderly monks whose names have been lost to history. This is because they never shared their names with anyone. Across the land, they were simply known as the 3 laughing monks. The 3 monks traveled together, doing nothing but laughing wherever they went. When they arrived in a village or town, they would position themselves in the center of the main square and begin to laugh. At first, the people living or working nearby couldn't help but notice their laughter. Slowly but surely, they too would join in, unable to resist the infectious joy. Before long, a small crowd would gather, laughing along, until the entire village or town was swept up in the monks' laughter. Once their laughter had spread throughout the place, the 3 monks would move on to their next destination. For these monks, laughter was their sole prayer and their only form of teaching. They never spoke to anyone. They simply created moments of joy wherever they went. Throughout China, they were deeply loved and respected. People had never encountered spiritual teachers quite like them, either before or since. Their laughter seemed to convey an important message. Life should be taken as a grand opportunity to laugh, as though they had uncovered some universal cosmic joke. For years, they wandered, spreading joy and happiness across the country. One day, while in a village in the northern province, one of the monks passed away. The villagers were stunned and hurried to the scene, abandoning their work in the fields. They wanted to witness how the remaining 2 monks would respond to such a sorrowful event. To their astonishment, the 2 surviving monks weren't mourning at all. Instead, they were laughing even more heartily than before. Their uncontrollable laughter bewildered the onlookers, who couldn't understand why they weren't grieving for their friend. Finally, some villagers approached the monks and asked why they weren't mourning the loss of their companion. For the first time ever, the monks broke their silence and spoke. "Yesterday, as we were traveling to your village," one of them said, "he bet us that he would be the first to go, and now he's won." The villagers learned that the deceased monk's testament included a peculiar request. According to tradition, the dead were to be bathed and dressed in fresh clothes before being placed on the funeral pyre. But this monk had explicitly asked to be cremated in the same clothes he had been wearing, claiming, "I have never allowed the dirt of this world to touch me, not even for a single day, thanks to my laughter." Following his wishes, the monk's body was placed on the pyre, still dressed in his old garments. As the fire began to consume the body, something extraordinary happened. To everyone's amazement, colorful fireworks erupted from the flames, shooting in all directions. The villagers, witnessing this incredible display, couldn't help but laugh along with the 2 remaining monks. Their laughter spread through the crowd, filling the air with joy. You see, perhaps the real reason we're here on this earth is to laugh, to experience joy, and never stop finding reasons to smile. So the next time you're faced with a challenge, stand in front of a mirror and laugh at it. Remember, your joy is the essence of what keeps you alive.